suit, cold ambition underneath the coat. I never talk of hard times, let the silence grip my throat. There's fire in my patience, old wisdom in the scars, legacy inked on knuckles, pride parked in broken cars. Discipline's a slow confession, spoken in ghostly breaths. Some men trade their name cheap, I drag mine to the depths. Thunderlit strength and goodbyes come in the sound of steel. I lean on back alley wisdom, measure each deal.
Pain makes a tight teacher, memory is sharpened blade. I move through the city shadows, let the preachers parade.
No kingdom for the proud ones, just respect for the grave. I lower my chin and listen when the wise ones say, thunderlit strength and goodbyes come in the sound of steel. I lean on back alley wisdom, measure each deal.
Neon flickers on the water, footsteps slow in the heat. My history's carved in silence, lessons stacked on repeat. Powers measured in patience, honor blooms in rain. I never ask for forgiveness, I just carry the stain. Ragged breath on midnight alleys, wisdom glows in my eyes. Trust is rare as sunrise, and softer men pay the price. The cold keeps my secrets. Oh, old wounds bloom like frost. I never counted victories, only what I've lost. Discipline sharp as a razor, pride tight as a fist. Some men chase thunder, but I fade in the mist. There's a peace in understanding, a quiet in letting go. The real ones never point, they just walk slow. The cold keeps my secrets. Old wounds bloom like frost. I've never counted victories, only what I've lost.
Bronze corns on the table,
fate's wager never fair. Eyes in the night watching, but I walk like I'm not aware. No angels sing for patience, no devils dance for pride. I learned to live with the cold. Let dignity be my guide. Words weigh heavy in the alley. Silence cuts deeper than night. Lies rot quick in the gutter. The wise man sharpens his light. In smoky glass reflections, I tally the friends who grow. I found strength in the quiet, glory in words unspoken, legacy built in sacrifice, patience grown over time. I keep my shoulders square, cool as a reason rhyme. The faithful bear their burdens. The traitor walks with fear. Proud men leave quietly. The rest only disappear. Legacy built in sacrifice, patience grown over time. I keep my shoulders square, cool as a reason rhyme. Night falls its cold velvet on. I'm pacing these silent tracks. My shadow stretched long beside me. Not a soul watching my back. Steel boot on drowned asphalt. Patience is gold in this town. I've been silent, I've been steady. Every scar's a royal crown. Wisdom is written in the spaces between these neon whispers, where loyalty weighs as heavy as stone. I won't spit thunder or howl for mercy, only keep my reason sown. In the end, the world always bets on the patient. That's a lesson carved deep in bone. The coat is worn on my collar. The world tries to buy, but I won't be owned. I learn from the echo of footfalls. You measure a man when he's alone. I let the night call, I move slow. I hold my name close, let the wild wind blow. Graves in the gutter, blood in the rain. I carry my silence, not searching for fame. The world turns cold, I just let it spin. No keys, no doors, just the lock within. The wise man walks with nothing to prove. Ghosts keep their secrets and I do too. Regrets a chain. Some folks drown in what they can't explain. I keep my head down, my pocket tight, watching my legacy fade into the light. I let the night call, I move slow, I hold my name close, let the wild wind blow. Graves in the gutter, blood in the rain, I carry my silence, not searching for fame. The world turns cold, I just let it spin. No keys, no doors, just a lock within. The wise man walks with nothing to prove. Ghosts keep their secrets and I do too. Grease on my hands, storm in my head. Men talk loud, but I walk instead. Cigarette glow in the gutter's breath. Learn more from loss than any threat. The world's slow to remember, quick to forget the cause. I wait behind smoky curtain, never to win, always not to be lost. Grace in the grind, patience is the law. Pride walks like a prayer, wounds hide behind the jaw. Loyalty doesn't brag, silence doesn't bend. Keep my counsel close, call few men friend. Some say the rain cleans, some say it stains. I say the wise endure wear their pain without change. Grace in the grind, patience is a law. Pride walks like a prayer, wounds hide behind the jaw. Shadows crawl like mercy, boots splash through the night. Some call it survival, I just call it right. The cold teaches patience, the gutter sharpens pride. No king walks louder than silence, no truth without a lie. Betray your own and you're nothing, let that echo in the street. Men are forged by their failure and the heat beneath their feet. In the hush, between heartbeats. Legacy finds its way. I carry my name like a blessing. Let the reckless fade away. I won't bargain for forgiveness. Discipline's my guide. The edge of the knife is wisdom. I walk with quiet might. The world is hard and crooked, but my promise stands tall. Stoic in the silence, I weather every fall. In the hush between heartbeats, legacy finds its way. I carry my name like a blessing. Let the reckless fade away.
Smoke draws patterns in broken light, my reflection staring back. Patience primes the engine, loyalty hums in the cracks. Age tempers the violence, silence dries up tears. Every secret saved is a step earned through the years. I walk alone but not empty. Pride keeps company near. Betrayals pulse in the pavement, but discipline swallows fear. Gravel on my tongue, purpose winding through my veins. In the fog, a lone heartbeat, legacy calling my name. Power bends when you're waiting. Fortune blinks and turns. Steady men roll the dice soft. The reckless watch bridges burn. I never needed to shout it. Never traded pain for praise. My gospel is a whisper. My record is the haze. Gravel on my tongue, purpose winding through my veins. In the fog, a lone heartbeat, legacy calling my name.
Rusted gates creak in the drizzle. My footsteps heavy and slow. The air rare taste of old decision, every sin buried under the snow. Silence isn't empty, it's full of the names I once said. You lose a little more honor for each careless word you've bled. Power's just patience with scars. Only the untried talk loud. I walk this line with a shadow long. Discipline is my shroud. Pale smoke circles the lamplight. Wisdom buys time, not desire. I save my rage for colder nights. Washed false hearts catch fire. Some chase storms for the thunder. Some beg forgiveness before they fall. I measure truth in the dark. Listen for honest footsteps in the hall. The alley echoes keep their secrets. Rain makes men remember. I watch my pride in the rear view. Legacy built by weather. Some chase storms for the thunder. Some beg forgiveness before they fall. I measure truth in the dark. Listen for honest footsteps in the hall. Blood on my knuckle. The Rangers won't say why. Loyalty's a steel blade. Laughter's just a lie. The silence crowds in corners. Patience in my chest. I wear the night like a habit. I never settle for less. Every line on my face is a lesson. Every scar a silent vow. Power's quiet, power's measured. I never told them how. Men in suits talk justice. but I trust the ones who bleed. Reputation walks on broken glass, prize what the wise men heed. Under flickering neon shadows, I weigh wrong against the right. Legacy's a whispered rumor, carried through restless nights. Slave. Some live loud and reckless, some vanish without a sound. I just let wisdom guide me, keep my boots on solid ground. Under flickering neon shadows, I weigh wrong against the right. Legacy's a whispered rumor, carried through restless nights.
Yeah.
Cigarette ember glows in the dawn, streetlights stuttering out. Voice like sandpaper fortune, my promises never get loud. I've seen men sell out for thunder, I bled under cruel neon moons. Wisdom is silent as footsteps, proud as a pocketed tune. Fortunes found and fortunes lost, most men never count the cost. Each scar a story I'll never tell, living quiet in the lion's shell. Whispered vows on midnight's breath, loyalty dances near sudden death. I walk alone with a leather smile, dignity's earned in every mile. No need for thunder, no call for applause. The cold in my bone keeps the world at a pause. Eyes like tunnels, voice made of smoke. Patience turns rage into words never spoke. Parables melt in gutter light, pride walks a wire between day and night. I watch the ones who shout get burned, legacies built and lessons learned. No need for thunder, no call for applause. The cold in my bones keeps the world at a pause. Eyes like tunnels, voice made of smoke. Patience turns rage into words never spoke.
Footsteps echo in the backstreet dust. Loyalty tested by hunger and rust. Hard lessons sharpen the lines of my jaw. I'm nobody's angel, but I honor the law. In patience I prosper, in silence I heal. Each secret I keep, each scar I conceal. The neon sings softly on my battered pride. Gentle with power, I weather the tide. These blues hold a memory you'll never erase. I've learned from the shadows, I'll savor the chase. When the hook comes around, it's haunted and old. Legacy whispered, never bought, never sold. Rain on my shoulders, old souls in the mist. I move with conviction, with fate in my fist.
Old hat brim pulled down in the neon haze. Wisdom's a river that cuts through the maze. My shadow's a partner, my word is my bond. I move through the night with the heart of a swan. I watch and I wait where mistakes can't be made. My patience a fortress, my silence a blade. Cigar smoke curling in the lamplit gloom. There's poetry and violence that never resumes. Eyes like a ledger, counting the cost. I bury my anger, so nothing is lost. Reflecting a puddle, stories untold. The grit of a promise, bought and sold. Cold world spins, but I never rush. Stoic and solid, untouched by the hush. Ghost in the alley, wisdom in the stare. Legends dissolve, but my honor is rare. Hook lingers gently, haunting old soul. A gentleman's purpose to quietly control. Shadow on
like gravel, heart set in stone. Loyalty's a silence I've come to own. Heavy is the rhythm, deeper is the cut. I measure my words, I keep my mouth shut. The world's sharp edges have softened my eyes, scarred by the truth, immune to the lies. Smoke calls around me, a story unsaid. Discipline married to all that I've bled. Reflection is bitter, the taste of the fight. Pride in the patience of holding it tight. A gentleman's violence contained, never sold. I'm colder than thunder, but my spirit is gold. In the chorus, you hear the weight I command. My legacy's written in invisible hand. Out where the fog hides a fortune and loss, I keep what I've earned, I shoulder the call.
Had a dream last night, a nasty one, you see. All my dead friends stood in line, and they all looked back at me. They said the rent was due, said it's up to you. Last cigar, last cigar. The end is never really far. Last cigar. This town, it used to be mine, a kingdom built on lies. Now every dog wants a piece, and I see it in their eyes. So I take another drag and let the smoke fill my head. I'll see them all in hell, I guess. I got no fear of being dead. Last cigar, last cigar. The end is never really far. Last cigar. boots on the pavement, echoing pride. Lessons learned slowly, with nowhere to hide. My patience is iron, my heart a locked gate. In the mirror, the story you can't imitate. Through the smoking cold drizzle, I watch and I wait. Quiet, resilient, a master of fate. I showed her what's broken, I harbor what's true. The rhythm of legacy, battered but new.
My silence prevails. Scars are reminders that power inhales. When the chorus hums like a blade through the gloom, I know what I've buried, I know what will bloom. Loyalty shadow follows close in the rain. My glory is in wisdom, not fortune or pain.
A real power whispers, it never shouts. My gaze shows a struggle, not riddled with doubt. Darkness is velvet, it eases my mind. Trust is expensive, too rare to find. Lines on my knuckles, stories they tell. Each one a riddle, each one I sell. Patience is muscle, it keeps me from harm. My wisdom is fire, my silence disarms. Oh, ooh, oh, ooh, oh, 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 no need for a witness, the truth is my friend. The city's a mirror that never will bend. I walk with the legends, but walk all alone. The price of my honor is no one's to own. Listen to the hook, it's chillin' and pure. I'm marked by the struggle, but motives are sure. Neon reflections on suit pressed in need. Past in my pocket, future under my feet. Oh, ooh, oh, ooh, oh, oh,
Still rain tapping slow on my window. Cigarette ember glow, shadows crawling below. My suit's cut clean, but my soul's stitched rough. Every scar's a memory, every memory's tough. Heart beats a rhythm, slow like the thunder. Loyalty is measured in silence and hunger. Eyes in the mirror, ain't looking for praise, just counting the days. the days. Tight lips, cold hands, oh cold never breaks. This life teaches patience, you learn from the aches. Underneath me and where the city hearts pound, I keep my voice low, my power unbound. Stand in the alley, I wait for the sign. Discipline's currency, wisdom's the wine. Ghost of a promise, it flickers, it fades. Only the true stay when the price gets paid. There's fire in the silence, peace in the fight. Shadows walk with me deep into the night. I carry my honor, brim of my hat. All that I've lost made me stronger than that. In the floodlights, cold gaze, my shadow stands tall. The world weighs heavy, but I don't let it fall. The hook of the street is a secret I keep. I dream in the open, but my secrets run deep. I don't chase the thunder, I become the storm. The wind rides my legacy, cutting in wool. Scratches on a midnight groove. Wisdom seeps in where the faithful move. I barter impatience and trade in restraint. The colors are muted, but my hopes never faint. Loyalty's burden I carry with pride. The poker face empty, nothing inside. Cigarette burn marks on yesterday's dream. My power's in waiting, or so it seems. I learned from the pain that the world can't create. My guidance is sacrifice, my rhythm is faith. Each echo warning, each flicker a sign. Night teaches lessons the daylight won't Is distant and memories, please. I'm haunted by silence, it comforts me. Count every heartbeat as the drum hits the air. Grit in a groove, ghost in the glare. Old gangsters promise to never confess. I
Elegance and silence still in my frame. I measure my fortune by loss and by blame. The world is a chessboard cold in the night. I keep my intentions just out of sight. Wisdom is patience in the glint of my eye. I wait out the storm as the foolish pass by. My words in agreement, no money could buy. My dignity's something that will not comply. Never met. When the chorus arises, it chills to the bone. Legacy's power is felt, not shown. I walk in the fog, I blend with the rain. My honor's a memory stronger than pain.
Neon glint of a cup in my sleep. Wisdom's cold steel in the lines I weave. Old boots carry memories heavy with rain. My silence is shelter, my patience is pain. Smoke curls, mingles with a lesson unspoken. The world's made of glass, but I ain't never broken. Watchful but gentle, the street's steady sun. My power is quiet, my anger undone. In dreams I see faces flickering gold. Every betrayal, just another song. Speaking in riddles, I shrug off the blame. I'd rather stay silent than play at the game. Legacies measured in blood left unseen. Blade over my heart, sharp, always clean. Never say more than what shadows demand. My loyalty's written in the lines of my hand. The suit is my armor, the night is my friend. The rhythm is patience, deceit's bitter end. Horns haunts as a whisper, a promise I keep. No one sees deeper than the secrets I sleep. Stand in the downpour, stone still and resigned. There's power in stoicism, pride well defined. of the cup from my sleep. Wisdom's cold steel in the lines I weave. Old boots carry memories heavy with rain. My silence is shelter, my patience is pain. Smoke curls, mingles with lesson unspoken. The world's made of glass, but I ain't never broken. Watchful but gentle, the street's steady sun. My power is quiet, my anger undone. In dreams I see faces flickering gold. Every betrayal, just another song. Speaking in riddles, I shrug off the blame. I'd rather stay silent than play at the game. Legacies measured in blood left unseen. Blade over my heart, sharp, always clean. Never say more than what shadows demand. My loyalty's written in the lines of my hand. The suit is my armor, the night is my friend. The rhythm is patience, deceit's bitter end. Horns as a whisper, a promise I keep. No one sees deeper than the secrets I sleep. Stand in the downpour, stone still and resigned. There's power in stoicism, pride well defined.
Gutter water shining in the blue half light. Silent steps echo with everything right. I don't speak of anger, I keep it caged inside. There's discipline in waiting, there's strength in the tide. My smile is a knife, but my words are a stone. I've built up a castle and walked it alone. Loyalty's currency, you spend it with care. The price of betrayal is more than a stare. On the long way home, my past walks with me, but I never roam.
face, I wear every scar. Shadows don't follow, they know who you are. In quiet I reign, my dignity polished by hardship and rain. Legacy silver in the shine of my shoes. I win by not losing, got nothing to prove. Timeless, you won't find me crying. I face what I am and keep on surviving.
Heavy clouds crawl, they crush my chest. Echoes in the alley where dreams detest. Marching drums like ghosts instead. Deep bass hums where the secret slept. Shadows in the rain, can't wash them away. Shadows in the rain, they beg me to stay. Shadows in the rain, whispers decay. No escape from the pain. Shadows in the rain. Shadows in the rain. Blues guitar weeps, cuts through the mist. Life's a crooked gamble, snake eyes twist. Broken bottles hum, a harmonica sighs. Truth buried deep where the lost soul lies. Every step, heavy chains on my feet. Hopes fade quick like a flame in the street. Crows on the wire, they're singing defeat. A melody bitter, but hauntingly sweet. Shadows in the rain, can't wash them away. Shadows in the rain, they beg me to stay. Shadows in the rain, whispers decay. No escape from the pain. Shadows in the rain. Shadows in the rain. Marching drums fade, just a heartbeat remains. Blues guitar wails, cuts through the stains. Harmonica lingers, a
sorrowful strain, still walking with the shadows in the rain.
Storm clouds roll, shadows march in the mud. Boots slap the earth, drums echo in the blood. Steel in my chest, weighed heavy as the grave. Every breath feels borrowed, every heartbeat brave. This is the battlefield blues, the fire in my veins, crawling through the wreckage, dancing with the pain. Soul ain't bulletproof, scars sing the truth. This is the battlefield blues, the anthem of my youth. All night wails like a widow in the rain. Blues guitar moan, strung tight with my pain. Bassline stomps low, dragging chains of regret. Every note a shadow, I ain't outrun yet. Handshake, but I hold steady. Graveyards in my mind and the reaper's ready. It's the battlefield blues, the fire in my veins, crawling through the wreckage, dancing with the pain. Soul ain't bulletproof, scars sing the truth. This is the battlefield blues, the anthem of my youth. I hear the harmonica cry, it cuts through the din. Grit coats my throat, ash smears my grin. Marching drums pound, they pull me ahead. But the weight of my sins keeps me close to the dead. Rusted steel on a dirt-stained throne. Crows circling the fields, man, the crops all gone. Cold whiskey breath, shadow whispering threat. Fingers on triggers, debts ain't paid yet. Bar wild dream, tangled and frayed. Night bleeds slow, every star decay. Gravel in my soul, chains rattle my chest. This life don't, let's just put ours to the test.
Dark roads, cold streets, nowhere to run. Echoes of the past, hear the outlaws drum. Shadows stretch long, moon cuts deep. This ain't just life, this the devil's reap. This the devil's reap.
Suit slicker than oil, heart blacker than tar. Deals in the dark, smoke curling from cigars. Knuckles crack loud like thunder on glass. True don't matter when the dice don't pass.
Rusty pickups, shotgun racks, hounds in the yard, always watching my back. Every step's a gamble, roulette in my veins, but you can't kill the storm when it runs in your name. The wind won't forgive. The sins that you give.
Dust on my boots, the weight of pay. Spurs jingle jangle, shadows cast. A six-shooter memory, haunted by the black. Whiskey in my veins, future fading fast.
Rolling with the devil, a handshake grip. Every promise a blade, every word dim. Smoke circles rise, a phantom hymn. My sins ride shotgun, chances slim.
Gangster blues, heart on fire, bloodstained boots, walking wire, a deal with the devil, soul for hire. Gangster blues, burning desire.
Moonshine rivers, secrets flow. Rusty trucks parked where the redwoods grow. A woman in the window, her voice so low, sings sweet destruction, her eyes aglow.
Knuckles bruised from a life I chose. Gunpowder cologne, the scent still shows. The baseline of trouble, the rhythm grows. High night echo cries, every wound exposed.
She whispers my name, a haunting